We've talked about cold closing, and we've defined cold closing as the art of making the connection. We've talked about why cold closing as a thought process and a philosophy. We've talked about cold closing as a AAA thought process: attitude, aptitude, action. We've talked about the 5 C's of cold closing success: clarity, consistency, competence, confidence, and commitment. So we've wrapped a lot up under that thought process and that philosophy of cold closing. One of the things that we haven't done thus far really is talk about some mechanics, because once again, the second aspect of the AAA thought process is aptitude. So we've defined aptitude, and we've talked a little bit about aptitude as it relates to cold closing. We've defined aptitude as really being able to understand the communication model. So in getting a feel for some of the mechanics of cold closing, because there are mechanics, there is a method and a process, we want to talk about some of the things that can help you to immediately impact your results through adapting a cold closing thought process. So there are 5 aspects, if you will, of the mechanics of cold closing. We like to think of those as identify, qualify, develop, close, and follow up. Now, these mechanics all work together really kind of in a continuum, if you will, of a cyclical nature, because once again, they all work together. So you can identify, then qualify, then develop, then close, then follow up, and quite honestly, you can start all over again. Or you can identify, and then you can close, and then you can qualify, and then you can follow up, and then you can develop. And once again, they're all going to work together. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the mechanics of cold closing. Once again, identify, qualify, develop, close, follow up. The mechanics of cold closing success.